In this video, I want to demonstrate how to make assembly configurations. Just like parts can be configured, so can assemblies. So to add an assembly configuration, I'm going to come to the Configuration Manager tab, select it, move down to the configuration, right-click on it, and select Add Configuration. I'm going to call this configuration for 3D printing. Press Enter, and I've created two configurations. And just like a SolidWorks part configuration, to select one, you just double click on it. The green check mark lets you know everything is good. And there are no errors or warnings within your assembly. Now that I've created two assembly configurations, I want to come back here to the Configuration Manager and tell it which part I'd like to be used for each configuration. So I'm going to come here. I'll select this part in the feature tree, then I'll come over here, choose the drop down arrow, and I'm going to change it to the default configuration. I'm also going to select that for this configuration, this part configuration should be used. And I'll say OK. And now in the default assembly configuration, the default version of this part is used. If a part has configurations available, when I click on it, I'll see them here in the drop-down menu. This one is already set to the default part for this configuration of the assembly, so it's good. I'll minimize this. Next, I'll select this part. It has no configurations, so it'll be used in both of these. Then I'll come back to the Configuration Manager tab and double click on the for 3D printing configuration. And then again, go back to the Feature Manager tree. Then I'm going to select this, and I see for this configuration, the swept cut thread is used, and that's what I want. I'll come down to this part. This one I'll have to change, so I'll select the drop down arrow, select the width cut thread, make sure it's set for this assembly configuration, accept that. And I can double check that it changed by looking at the section view. It did, so that's good. I'll rebuild and I'll save my work. And again, to switch, I just double click on the configuration I would like active.